Hey, what's happening? Here we are again, bringing another deck. This time we're going with Spidops EX with the Trap Territory ability. Your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost is one colorless more. So, whatever the retreat cost is, for each Spidops, because this ability stacks, for each Spidops EX you have out there, they get one more colorless in order to retreat. It also has the Wire Hang attack, which is 90 plus 30 more damage for each colorless star in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat. So if they have 2 and you have 2 Spidops out, that's 4. That's going to be 120 plus the 90. That is going to be, you're going to hit for 210. So we're going to partner Spidops EX with a Leafeon V with the ability Greening Cells, which is once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck and your turn ends. So that's got to be the last action on your turn. We're trying to do that on the first turn. You can attach energy on the first turn, plus do the Leafeon V. Boom, you're ready to attack next turn as long as you can evolve. Now, how do we evolve? Well, we have the Lilligant V. And then on turn 2, we try to get that VSTAR with the Star Perfume VSTAR power. During your turn, you can search your deck for up to 5 in any combination of grass Pokemon and grass energy cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So if we can get 2 Tarountulas, the Kricketune, the Kricketot, and the Leafeon V, and we can evolve them on turn 2 without a problem. So I already said about it. The Kricketune has the ability Swelling Tune. Your grass Pokemon in play, except for any Kricketune, get plus 40 HP. This ability does not stack, so you can only have one. So we do play it on a 1/1. So our Spidops goes from 260 to 300. The Lilligant also goes from 260 to 300, but the Leafeon VMAX goes from 310 to 350. There are not many decks who are going to hit 350. You got the Chen-Pao with the 6 energy, and I don't even think Gardevoir plays enough energy to hit that 360. So this is going to be a very tough one to take out. Let's see the trainers. In order to get the Pokemon out, we are going to go with 4 Nest Ball and, of course, 4 Battle VIP. We are going to get 4 Ultra Ball. Hopefully we can save one for turn 2 to get that Lilligant and then evolve everybody. For the draw support, we are going to play 4 Iona. We are trying to disrupt because we don't want them to have any switches. Because once we get their retreat cost up to 3, 4, even 5, with as 2 or 3 Spidops out, they can't retreat. They're going to have to play a switch. We're going to play 2 Research, get new 7 cards. Sometimes you got to do it, and then 3 Judge. Again, heavy disruption. Play 1 Raihan in case we get knocked out and we need an energy. Plus, obviously, we get to go into the deck and get any card. Now, sometimes Spidops are a little short, so we're going to play 1 Choice Belt just to get that extra 30 on our attacks. 2 Switch, 1 Escape Rope. Again, in order to get the Pokemon out in the beginning, we are going to play 1 copy of Mesagoza just in case it comes through. And you on turn 1 or turn 2 and try to get that Lilligant V-Star. It is key. It is going to put a lot of Pokemon and 1 or 2 energy into your hand. The other thing that's going to help our attacks, the Stadium Calamitous Wasteland, the retreat cost of each basic non-fighting Pokemon in play is also 1 colorless more. So now obviously it's not going to work against Tinglu or any fighting deck like that. But any basic Pokemon, you're going to get another 30 with Spidops. Also, we do use the Leafeon VMAX attack, Grass Knot. This attack does 60 damage for each colorless. So if they have 4, you're hitting for 240. If they have 5, if you get them up to 5 with the Spidops and the Calamitous Wasteland, you're hitting for 300. plus the choice belt. Obviously, that's going to get you to the 270 and that magic number 330 hitting everybody. But I think Skeledirge on the one shot. You can also use the Max Leaf 170 and Heal 30 if we have any damage on this Leafeon, which again, it's just going to keep raising that HP. All right, after adding all these cards in the deck, we are going to play 11 Grass Energy, and that is plenty, more than enough to make sure we have our attackers. And you want to attach energy every single turn, and always twice on that first one, trying to get out that Greeny Cells ability on our Leafeon V. When you watch the video, make sure you hit that like button, and also if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. All right, that's the way the deck kind of functions, and let's see it in action. All right, going against Palkia. We go first. Let's get our Leafeon down. We've got a bunch of Nest Balls and stuff. Okay. All right, we have our Lilligant V and VSTAR. So we'll get that. We have one Tarountula. Let's get the Kricketune. I mean, we can fill up our bunch here. Let's get another one. That's 2. I do want to save this Ultra Ball in order to get the Lilligant. And let's Greeny Cells to the active. There's only 8 energy in the deck. I mean, well, we prized a bunch. Okay. All right. So our prizes are just going to be energy, which, okay. But the good thing is, if we don't get Iono'd or judged, we're going to get our Lilligant VSTAR, which will then give us all the evolutions that we need. Yeah. Plus a couple energies. Unfortunately, then we're pretty much out, and we're going to be getting our prize cards, which ironically are probably going to be energies. So let's see what happens here. So everybody will have their evolution down. We will have 2 Spidops ready to go. The VSTAR, the Leafeon VMAX, and the Kricketune. Now, if they didn't take so long, all right, so they irritated, so we're definitely getting it now. There it is. All right, they got their Frigibacks. Could we possibly get a boss? Well, when we get the Spidops, they won't be able to retreat. At least not for a very low amount. Right now, Luminion's 1. We're going to get 2 Spidops. That's going to give Luminion a retreat cost of 3. So if they want it out, they should have done it already. Unless they get a switch. They're going to need some sort of switch escape rope. And that's how we're going to try to make them stuck. Oh, that's a great top deck. All right, put the Spidops there. Let's get our Lilligant VSTAR. Use the VSTAR. Get everybody ready to go. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're going to use our VSTAR. We need 1 energy. Let's not forget the energy. We need 1 energy. We need a Spidops. We need a VMAX. We need the Kricketune. And we will get, right, that's it. Yeah, we'll get another Tarountula. And done. There you go. So now we have a full bench. Bench this. Bench that one. Bench that one. Keep going. Bench it. Put the energy so we're ready to attack. Iono for a fresh set of 6 cards. And there's the energy. Okay, so we don't have any playable cards in our hand. So we'll just hit for the 180. Nice job. There's the knockout. First turn. We have 300 HP. Unfortunately, we know the biggest thing that takes down Chen PAL is Path to the Peak, but that works against us, so obviously we're not going to play it. So we're just going to hope that they can hit 300 3 times in a row. Because that's where we're at. They're going to have to hit it a couple times. So we're at 3 300s, a 350, and unfortunately I have nothing playable in my hand except the energy, which I'm going to put it on. Let's see, I have 2. That's going to put him up to a 4 retreat. So I'm only going to hit 240. So I'm not able to hit Palkia out unless I get the last Spidops. But they can hit us out. It's going to take 2 turns. So we're going to trade here. Since we took the first knockout, as long as we go knockout, knockout, we win. I don't think they're able to hit 300 at all right now. Well, that's not necessarily true. Are they going to try to get us stuck? Or they're going to hit... Okay. They're going to get our Kricketune 1 to get everybody back down to normal. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 30 is 120 plus 90, 210. All right. We're still two-shotting it, but we're getting the first hit. So, yeah. We're good. What do we top deck? An Ultra Ball. That is good. Let's use that one. So we were going to Ultra Ball these 2 away. That's good. Get another Spidops. Last one. All right. So now we're hitting for a little bit more. 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, Leafeon VMAX would have knocked out the Palkia. So we're going to win in 2 more turns, maybe. Okay, so the next turn we're definitely knocking out Palkia. The good thing, Palkia tops out at 260. Since we're at 260 and missing that last bench space, they miss it and they're at 240. So we're trading 240 hits here. Unless they're able to get the Chien-Pao up. Yeah, when you're playing back Chien-Pao and Palkia, you got to get the first knockout. And we just traded 2 for 1. So we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, they're going to Star Portal. Chien-Pao needs 5 energy, so unless they have... let's see. This will give him 3. Chien-Pao comes up. That'll give him 2 more. Yeah, okay. So they can one-shot our Spidops. So can we hit 220? It would need a 4 retreat, which it has 2. And then these 2 Spidops will make it 4. So we are going to come up with our VMAX. Oh, they decided to not knock it out. I don't understand why they didn't knock it out. They should have retreated, used Shivery Chill, and then knock it out. Well, now we're way ahead. And that was a bad play. I mean, we'll take it because now we only need 1 more. And Leafeon VMAX is going to get it. Doesn't matter who it is on our next turn. I mean, that worked perfect. Leafeon VMAX got the 2 energy. We're good. I mean, it doesn't matter what they do unless if they boss it up. And let's just say they knock out the VMAX. We have 3 out there. It would be a retreat of 5 because these Spidops would stay there. That's 150 plus the 90 is 240. Yeah, we have game in hand. It doesn't matter what they do. That was a bad play, but I mean, we'll take it. You gotta know what you're playing against. And they're gonna take this easy knockout here for 60, which is fine. And we got the win. Oh, the whole time they couldn't retreat with Palkia. Because it wasn't a 2 retreat cost, it was 5. Hello. Whole point of the deck. I really wish they would add it when you look at it here. but they don't. Right? They couldn't retreat unless they attached all the energy, and then they would have lost it. They could have Chivalry Chilled for 2 and only hit me for 120. Yeah, I mean, that's Spidops at work. Spidops doing its thing. Adding the retreat cost. I keep forgetting. Yeah, they're not able to retreat. I mean, 3 in play, that's tough. If anybody's retreat cost is 3, let alone 5. So yeah, Spidops doing its work. Now, if you're watching this and that dawned on you before me, which it should have, nice job. I was looking at what I can see here on the cards and not the actual adding in the 3 Spidops for 5. I mean, they're working here. We got win in hand. No matter what. And do they... I mean, they're going to hit out the Spidops. They're probably trying to hit out the VMAX. But they're going to cost 1 energy. And then we're going to just come up and do the knockout with Leafeon VMAX. It should hit 240. I wouldn't see why not. All right, it's 60 for each retreat. Yep, knockout. Don't need to do anything else. Boom. I mean, that is Spidops at work. Another good win because of the retreat. And, of course, we knew we priced energy. All right, starting with the Leafeon, we got 2 Nest Balls. Let's see if we got the V and the VSTAR. We do, so let's get the V down. That's definite, and obviously we're going to get a Tarountula with the other Nest Ball. All right, going against Miraidon. Do I want a Mesagoza? Yeah, I want a Mesagoza now. I know it's going to help them, but we can use the Calamitous Wasteland after. Because if they use it and don't get rid of it, we can use it then. Let's get down another Tarountula. That's what we're going to do. Because we want their retreat cost to go up. I'm not going to Escape Rope, but I am going to Greeny Cells. And I have a Research ready to go for next turn. So either we're going to get Iono'd or we're going to Research. But we're going to hopefully get to use Mesagoza one more time. And get the VSTAR. Because if we get the VSTAR, then we can evolve everybody one shot and get 1 energy. Get a Kricketot down. Yeah. So did they leave because we had a good start? I mean, it was pretty good. I am lined up. I only have 4 cards, though. All right. I guess they were deciding on what to do. They're going to Mesagoza. It fails, so which means it's probably going to fail for us since it hit before. You know, law of averages there. So I don't plan on getting the VSTAR on the Mesagoza. Be nice if we did, though. But I got to research, so I can either get the Ultra Ball, which we have 4 in there, so we have 5 cards out of 42 that are going to help. And we're picking 7. That is probably about a 50% chance. Maybe more. I have absolutely no idea. All right, they got their setup. So they went with the Regieleki and Greninja inside this electric deck with no Miraidon. They were able to do it without Miraidon. Maybe it's a Miraidon-less Miraidon deck. All right. As I said, let's see the Mesagoza. As I predicted. It's just the law of averages here. All right. Let's put what we got down. We got another energy there. Let's Escape Rope. Since we're hoping we can either get a Spidops or the Lilligant. VSTAR. So if we do get a Spidops, at least we can attack. Meaning there's 3 more out, so there's 8 cards. So at least we can get the attack off. Alright, they're putting Mareep. So we will be able to, now let's put down the Wasteland. Let's research and, well, as I said, we got a Spidops. So we got a Spidops. We got a second Spidops. I'm going to put the Choice Belt because I don't think, well, 240, they would need 5 energy. So I don't think they'll be able to knock us out. 210. All right, so we're already at 210 there. All right, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. All right, so here's the... Oh, they came up with the Mareep. I'm going to assume they got a switch in their hand and an electric generator. Because they're going to try to generator there. Do they have any... They have 3 energy in the discard. So if they're able to get a Flaffy, which there it is. All right, they have to have a switch because Flaffy now has a 4 retreat cost. So that's 3. With the 2 Spidops, Flaffy has 4 retreat cost. That's 3. Are they going to come up with the Raikou? Or are they just putting energy on it? That's 4. They need a generator. Otherwise, they're not going to get there. There's a switch. Who do they come up with? Oh, they're going to boss. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's actually not that bad. We have another Leafeon. I mean, I get why they did it, but they got all their energy. We're going to come back and hit for 210. They already saw that we can hit for 210. I'm just going to make sure. I mean, it should be 210. It's actually 240 now. Oh, because of the Wasteland, yeah. All right, and we'll put one right back down. We're going to put that there. Do I want to Judge or Boss? I don't want to Boss. I want to get rid of this guy. All right, so let's just leave it the way it is. Hold the hand and hit 240 for the knockout. So that's taken 2. So now we're down to 3. So it's going to take us 2 more turns. All right, we got energy. We got a Raihan. So if we do get knocked out, we will be ready to attack because I will get the VSTAR, which will then give me the VMAX. And I'll get a Kricketot, a Kricketune, and another energy just so we're ready to go. All right, they came up with a Flaffy. They put the Beach Court. All right, so we got to do some math here. So the Flaffy has 2. The Beach Court lowers it down to 1. And my 2 Spidops puts it up to 3. So it's going to cost them 3 or a switch. Do I want to get rid of the Flaffy, or do I just want to hit one of the 2 prizers right away? I think I'm going to try to hit the Regieleki if they don't come up. Because I don't have another Raichu, and Raichu's the only one that's going to hit any of our Pokemon out in one shot. So I think the best bet is to get that Regieleki out first before it goes and... Oh, I spoke too soon. Alright. Alright, well then we'll just boss up something else. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Regieleki maxes out at 220 and then can attack. So, but so does same thing as Miraidon. Oh, and their generator fails. They don't have it. So, or I can boss up this Regieleki and just hit it twice and be done. The problem is that it has a no retreat cost. And if we boss it up, well, we can get rid of the Wasteland, which doesn't affect it. Yeah, I think I'm going to save the boss. I don't really need anything else. No. I'm not going to get rid of anything. I like the hand. And we're just going to hit for 210, hit the Flaffy. And then we can boss up next for the win. I think that's the way to go. Because Regieleki VMAX has a no retreat cost. So we would have hit it only for 90 plus. We would hit it for 150, which isn't even half. Because the Calamitous Wasteland only works on basic Pokemon. And they're going to put the beach court down. Yeah, I mean, we have game. We'll boss up this Raikou and call it a day. Oh, okay. Nope, it's got a little interesting. I don't know why they would attach to... Okay. Well, we will boss up the Raichu and hit it for... Oh, we're one short. Why are we... Okay. Well, because that's... Oh, because I had a Calamitous Wasteland down before. Alright, let's see. Well, I think we're good. I'm going to put this there. And we can... We're going to get knocked out, so... We're fine. It's really fine. Alright. So we have a Raihan, which will have energy in the discard if we don't already. We don't, but if we get knocked out, we will. And then we can get any card. We can get the VMAX. Or maybe the Escape Rope. I think that's what we can do. We'll get the Escape Rope. So then they have to bring up somebody else. Because I'm going to assume that they're going to come up with... unless they don't have a switch. Which Spidops doing its thing again. Because they have a one retreat. The beach court lowers it down to 0. And then my two Spidops puts it up to 2. So they have no energy on Raichu. Which, I mean, it's Spidops trapping the active. That's why we play the deck. Yep. And alright. Well, of course, the last card's a research. Here comes a switcher and escape rope. Now, we don't have one, so who do I give up? Well, I guess I can just put up the Spidops. And then we'll have to Iono if we don't have an energy. Oh no, I can at that point use the Ultra Ball to get the Lilligant VSTAR and get everything I need. Which, I mean, we can guarantee it even though all we need is one energy. But then I can get the Kricketo and Kricketune. Unless they're stuck and they didn't get a switch, then this game's over. They're going to Ultra Ball for Flaffy. And they only have 2 cards left. So, yep. Alright. We take the win. Nope. Spidops doing its thing. Getting people stuck. Yeah, they don't place enough switches or they get rid of them too early. We get the win. Oh, and there was my Kricketune. Didn't even know it was prized. Here we go. Going first. Don't know what against. Because all we got is... we want the greeny cells first. Especially since we have no energy. Do I want to get rid of Raihan already? I can get rid of Raihan. And a switch. Not going to need that. And let's get Lilligant. As long as we have the VSTAR. We need the VSTAR. Oh, really? Well, good thing I checked. So inspect. So let's just get a Spidops or a Kricketot. Let's get a Spidops to make sure we got one for the next turn. And greeny cells. I'm sure we got a bunch of energy in there. Okay. Greeny cells ends the turn. So we will able to put the Spidops on and research. Assuming we don't get Iono or judged. That's our plan. Heavy Bowl. Raikou. So this is a Miraidon with Greninja. Fair. I like playing Miraidon. I did not think of putting a Greninja in there. I guess it gets the energy out, and then the Flappy will bring it back. Not a bad deal. Maybe it's not even Miraidon. There's a Zero or a V. And the VSTAR. Are they going to use the VSTAR or the VMAX? I believe Zero Or has a VMAX 2. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'll just look it up later. I know that. All right, what are we getting with this Ultra Ball here? It's Gold Ultra Ball. Another Zero Or V. I'm going to assume... Okay, there's the Miraidon. All right, little twist on this Miraidon here. I'm going to tandem unit for... I'm going with a Mareep and a Raichu. I mean, that's the only guys missing. Nope. They don't play... So they're putting energy in the discard, but they are solely relying on this generator, and they only got one. Do they have a second one? They're going to Escape Rope. All right. We're probably going to get knocked out here. Now I'm kind of ticked. I got rid of that switch. Pat to the peak. Okay. Well, that's not good either. But we have counters. All right. So we're going to need a switch and an energy. Switch and an energy. I got the energy and the switch. Okay. Okay. Let's put our VMAX, since our ability is shut down anyway and we don't need it. We're going to switch. All right. So our ability is shut off. So we're not hitting for much. It's only 120. But their abilities are shut off too. All right, let's just hit for 120. I don't want to put up too much because Raikou tops out at 220. So I'm going to survive the turn no matter what. So coming back, we will attach to the VMAX, Leafeon. Because at least Leafeon is going to hit for 170. As long as that path to the peak. Okay. They had nothing because they shut down their own abilities. So we will put that there. I'm not going to Iono. I want to. But let's just take the knockout. Yeah. I wanted to Iono. But since they have nothing, there's no point in giving them 6 cards instead of 2. All right, we got a Judge. And all right, so at least now we can get some Ultra Ball. We can attach the energy, get an Ultra Ball, use the Ultra Ball with whatever top deck we get, of course, unless it's good. And that's it. All right, what do I want to do? They only have 2 cards. I am sorry, I am not giving you more cards. But I am going to Ultra Ball for another Spidops. And we are going to attach then energy. Well, let's attach it to there so we have a second attacker. And I am not going to do anything else. Couldn't even one-shot the Greninja. They got nothing. And I am not getting rid of the path. I'm not going to use Iono. I'm just going to keep attacking here at 120 at a time. I mean, it win's a win. They kind of messed themselves up there with the path and didn't have anything. Oh, now I can boss something. Well, I can hit this Zapdos and then have 2 more prize cards left. They're going to Arvin. I'm going to guess for a generator and a Force Seal. Makes sense. All right, they got their generator. Okay, they hit 2. All right, what's their aura is they're going to hit for 50, or during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Okay. All right, I am just going to hit the Zapdos. So, because I'll be able to hit this Zeraora for, it's got 1. This will be 2, 3. I can hit it for 180. Do I hit that for 180 now? Yeah, let's do that. Let's boss it up. Hit it for 180 now. No, 150. 120. That's right. Do I want to hit it for 180 with the Mesagoza? No, let's leave their abilities off. They don't need to bench anybody else. Since I could knock it out anyway. Had I been able to get to 210, I would have played the Mesagoza. Which I guess I could have Iono'd, but then I only get 3 cards. Judge actually would have been better to get 4. But they are bricking. Okay, they got their 3. They're going to hit for 190. And, oh, they are playing the VMAX. I missed it. This attack does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon to play that has an ability. And we have 2. Okay, so that's not much. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Oh, they can hit 240, so that won't knock us out. And they play the VSTAR. So they play both. Okay. Now, I know what the VSTAR does is 60, but they already used the Forest Seal, so that's not going to do anything. Crushing 190, you may discard a stadium and play. Okay. Well, you put it there. I just left it. Ah, they left it. But I'm only hitting for 90 because it has no retreat. I'm going to be able to hit for 150, which KO. Let's do it. And 6-3. So let us, why don't we judge? Let's give him 4 new cards. Because we need 4 new cards. I just didn't want to give him 6. All right, boss, energy. Let's play the energy here. So at least we can attack. Let's hit the Mesagoza. We haven't even done that yet. Another Spidops. No. All right, well, we didn't need it this turn because we're definitely hitting for 150. And there we go. Knockout. We need one more. We are going to boss up the Zapdos for the win. And that's a solid win here. Yeah, I don't see any other way. Even we're going to get knocked out, but we have enough energy here on the VMAX to hit 170, and that's way more than 120. So as long as, well, we can't get Iono'd or judged because they just Arvened. They're trying to get more generator. Ooh, they whiffed. Doesn't matter anyway. Tandem unit, go for it. It's just delaying the inevitable. Their best bet would have been to Iono me. Down to 1 card. And that would have been it. Mesagoza. I mean, obviously they don't know if I have it. But I do. Halucha. So they're only going to hit me for 120, which is plenty. Alrighty. And there it is. Reactive Pulse for the 120. Knockout. Come up. Boss up. One of the 1-prizers and take the game. Here we go. Boss. There we go. And we even get to heal it in the process. 170, solid win. And their own path was their own demise. And of course, the last card was that VSTAR I wanted in the beginning. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching Spidops get other Pokemon stuck in the active. You just got to remember about their retreat cost of why they're not moving, which as you can see, it is very easy to forget that they can't move unless they have a switch or an escape rope. or the couple decks who play that cross switcher. Unless they play that, they are stuck. And if you can get somebody who has no energy, you are just going to hit them until you knock them out. And then it's just a free KO, 2 or 3 prizer. All right, make sure you like the video and please subscribe to the channel. Trying to hit that 100 likes by the end of the month. And see you next time.